Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here and welcome back to the Big Sister Challenge Part 2. I first off want to say thank you to everyone who watched the first part. It has something crazy like 18,000 views already and I only started it over the weekend. So thank you to everyone who liked that video, who gave it a thumbs up, who commented on it. It was just like, I was not expecting that response, so it means a lot that you guys really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the whole challenge and stick around for the majority of it. Also, before I want to get into this part, I want to apologize for my voice. I have been to a convention over the weekend, and the post-convention flu has caught up with me. My throat is so sore, so if I don't sound half as excited as I usually do in these parts, it's just because my voice feels like, well, my throat feels like sandpaper, and my voice is going to be super croaky for all of this week probably on these videos, as I am pre-recording, so I am very sorry that you guys have to sit through this. However, Rylie is currently awake. She's a little bit smelly. She definitely needs to get a shower. But she's just making some food for Farah. Farah's gonna, I think, what should we do? We'll just have her take a shower, get clean before she goes to school. I also did buy a little Triceratops toy for her, so she can play that. She does have a little bit of the creative skill from that, which is very cute, and, you know, Rylie decided to kind of treat her and get her a toy. Obviously, they are living in this house that has barely anything, so she wanted something to entertain Farah, so she bought her a little Teresa the Triceratops, which is so cute. And she's just making breakfast for them both. Rylie, I actually want you to, no, I want you to actually eat that. Eat scrambled eggs, but I want you to sit on here so that you guys can sit together. Obviously, Rylie isn't going to work, isn't going to school. I asked you guys in the last part whether you wanted me to get her a job, and the mega response was to get her a job. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I have decided on the barrister career path for her because it has the best hours to work around Farah. So that's actually what we're gonna go for. Farah, why don't you come grab a serving and sit on this bed too? There we go. They're both gonna eat some food. Obviously, Farah is off to school. I think Rylie, you're the one who smells. She's like sniffing around like, what smells disgusting around here? It's you, girl. You are stinky. So she's so smelly. She really doesn't like the smell. She's like, this is disgusting. She's also really tense. She has low fun. So we might try and take her to a park or something today. I don't really know. I mean, I guess we could, yeah, go to a park and fish. I think fishing helps get your Sims fun up. I just love how Sims just come with a fishing rod, you know. They just, like, whip it out of their back pocket and are like, yeah, I know how to fish. I have a fishing rod on me. It's quite funny. You don't even have to buy a fishing pole. They just have one. It's so handy. I mean, I wish it were like that in real life for whenever I felt like fishing. Okay, Farah, you really need to get to school. Yeah, Rylie, you stink. No, don't go to high school. No. We aren't going to do that. Yes, you should skip school. You should go use the bathroom, though. And you should also... We're going to take a shower. Farah, yeah, go to grade school, girl. You head off. She's going to head off to school. We're going to stick that in our fridge. It's probably going to go off because our fridge is terrible, but oh well. Oh, look at this little kid. You should be in school. You're looking very proud. Max Gold. Look at him. He's like walking around all proud, like, check out my swanky shirt. He's looking very smart for a little kid. I don't know why he's not in school though. So yeah, Rylie. Oh man, I have some funky CC in my game that I need to get rid of because all my showering Sims aren't actually nude. They're all just wearing custom content, which is not good. I need to find that custom content and take it out. I actually need to do a custom content clear out, like, so bad. really, really badly. Oh my goodness, my throat. I'm gonna have to chill. I feel like I'm being still a little bit too hyperactive, so I should just calm down because it's killing. I'm not the only one with it though. I've seen like majority of the people who have been to EGX on my timeline, like a lot of my friends are all like, oh no, I've come down with the post-con flu. It's just a thing that happens after a lot of conventions. It's kind of talking over loud music for 4 days straight and talking to so many people and being in a room with so many people. I guess there's so many germs going around. Everyone's playing games. They're all on like keyboards and stuff. So it's no wonder I'm ill. I don't want to answer it. Hang up before you even... She didn't even answer it, which is good. I didn't want her to. Okay, so, plan for today. We need to get a job. That's what we need to do. So, let's find a job. A lot of you are saying just working on hobbies is going to be a little bit like the runaway teen, and I completely agree, hence why I do want to get her a job. A lot of you were saying babysitter, however, she'll work from 6 to 12 a.m, which isn't good because that's like the time Farah's home from school and we want to help her with her homework and things like that. So I felt like babysitter really wasn't a good option. She would only work Saturdays and Sundays, but then that's like, well, we want to spend that time with our little sister. This is the big sister challenge. We're meant to be looking after her and keeping an eye on her for our parents and things, so that's why I'm thinking of barista, because she'll work from 5 to 7. She will work 5 days a week, but it'll be 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So really, Farah's just going to be getting ready for school. They're not going to interact much at this point in time. So I feel like that's probably our best option. It's not the greatest pay. It's actually, okay, fast food is the lowest pay. It's like the second to lowest pay, so it's not the best, but I feel like... I don't know, I feel like Rylie would like that kind of job, you know. She was really popular before all of this happened and she felt like she had to drop out of school, so I feel like her having that connection to people would still be quite good. We could go for manual labourer, but again, it's over the weekend and that's really a bulk of time that we should be spending with our sister. And again, 6 to 10... I just felt like barista was the best option for us and looking after Farah. So Rylie is now a coffee stain remover at the Frothy Foamer. She starts Thursday at 5 a.m. Okay, so she needs to be inspired for that job, which is easy. We can just take a thoughtful shower. We'll kind of make breakfast, then we'll have to start getting up early, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. So what is she doing currently? She is browsing the web. That is getting her fun up a little bit. I think we're just going to go fishing over here, to be honest. So we're going to go fishing, try and earn some things. Did I sell everything that we got in the last part? Why do you have a random bit of... She has a random... Oh, my stomach just rumbled. Seeing food made my stomach rumble. Story of my life. So she's just going to do some fishing, try and get up her fun. Okay, it does increase her fun, which is quite handy for us, I guess. We're also going to save up for a computer. A lot of you are saying programming and like hacking and stuff is a really easy way to start making money. And also writing. So I might have her start writing like a blog, I guess. It will be in book form because that's the way that the Sims do it. You can't get paid for blogging, which I think is actually coming to City Living, which is quite crazy. I think you can be a blogger or a vlogger. I'm not too sure which one it is. I think it's a blogger. I think that's a career in City Living, which is going to be amazing. So maybe Rylie will actually, you know, when she grows up, maybe that's what she's going to do. Maybe she's going to become a full-time blogger. I mean, if she has the programming skill and she has her writing skill, she could do both of those things. She could kind of like graphically design her own blog and stuff, which would be awesome. Now that I've said that, I'm like, that is a great idea. Well done, me. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for that one. That is actually awesome. I really want that to happen now. But you know, that's not coming out for a while, so we have a lot to do before we reach that point. We obviously have a lot of money to earn and try and build a better house. we're currently living on nothing. Also, loads of you were suggesting I put auto lights on. Thank you for all of your suggestions of the last part. I was gonna actually take screen caps, but as so many of you had the same ideas, I kind of just didn't want to screen cap one person, so I kind of just got the overall gist of what everyone wanted to see, and pretty much 90% wanted her to get a job, and loads of you were telling me to put on auto lights to reduce bills. So thank you guys. This is why I love making videos, because you guys tell me what to do, and it's great. You guys remind me of all the little life hacks that I couldn't remember by myself. The fish in this area are too crafty for Rylie. Right then, Rylie. We need to get some other things that are going to make us some money. Let's dig, and let's harvest this mushroom plant. We will look for frogs. I actually want her to go steal something. I feel like we should head to a park or something like that to steal something. Maybe we'll take Farah for a little, I don't know, like a little wander around town, and she can play on the park and meet some new friends whilst we kind of, that's actually what I want her to do. I want her to make some friends. Whilst we steal things and make some money. You know, she is she has got sticky fingers. She's, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. A kleptomaniac. So, she was feeling tense last night because she hadn't stolen anything in a while. Which I found quite funny. So, she doesn't actually have that moodlet right now, but she did have it, and it made me giggle, so I kind of want to do that. She wants to buy a toy. New toys can be purchased by clicking on the toy box. We're going to pin that. She also wants to become inspired. We aren't going to do that just yet. Let's dig these, and look for frogs over here. Harvest these mushrooms. Harvest this snapdragon, and harvest all of these. It's quite fun that all of these kind of get new things on them every day, because it means we can earn quite a fair amount of money. But she will start working tomorrow. Not everything is going to come from hobbies like writing, or we definitely need to save up for a computer. I think that's what we're doing next, to be honest. I think we should actually purchase a computer. I'm just not too sure how much they are. PCs. Okay, so the cheapest one is 800 simoleons. That's quite a lot of money, not gonna lie. That's a fair amount of money for someone who has nothing. So we're just gonna have to save up, see what we can do. You can harvest this, you can harvest this, you can harvest this, you can harvest this, and you can't harvest that. So there we go. Now she's stressed out. She needs to swipe, which we will be doing. I might actually have her head over to the park now and just have Farah meet us when she gets out of school. She's got like an hour left. So that's what we might do. She wants to become an adult and spend 1,000 on kid stuff. We've currently spent 305 simoleons on kid stuff. Right, I'm gonna breed this frog with this frog and see what it gives us. Okay. Frog breeding is tiring. Try again later. I will. However, what we are going to do is indeed travel to a park, see if there's anything good that we can swipe. Hopefully, we won't get caught. We're currently living in Willow Creek, so we might go to a place that's not Willow Creek. I think we're going to head on over to the Oasis Springs Park just because I'm scared that someone's going to recognize us. We can't travel. Let's not travel with Eliza Pancakes. Where did she even come from? How do we know her? Did we talk to her in the last part by accident? We're not meant to speak to adults, so that's awkward if we did. Also, a lot of you were saying kind of getting a job defeats that object, but I wanted a job to make it more realistic. Like, I feel like Rylie would do anything she could do to make money and keep Farah happy. Let's give a funny introduction to this guy. He's a teenager. He looks pretty cool. He's got some sick dreads going on, so let's have a chat with him. Okay, I think we're gonna sell these. That gives us 10 simoleons. That gives us 30. Oh, we got a treasure map as well, which is quite good. 25. We're really just Trying to sell everything that we do get. Like, the Snapdragon gives us so much money. That gives like 100 simoleons for everyone that you sell. It's crazy. Not everyone that you sell. That would be crazy. But yeah, it's really insane. We're gonna vent to him, and we're gonna enthuse about the thrill of a steal. She's still at school. Can we breed yet? No. I'm gonna keep the frogs so that we can just keep breeding them. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Okay, what can we steal? I wanna... How do we even steal? Can you steal on a public lot? Okay, I'm just being silly. Your sim needs to get the Mischief skill before we can swipe, which I should have known. So I want to pick someone that I can practice my Mischief skill on. They either need to be a teen or or a child. And it looks like the only guy who is currently a teen. Is this lady a teen? Excuse me, are you a teen? No, you are not a teen. You are no use to me, woman. Okay. I think the only person who's a teen is this guy. So, whatever your name is, Rogelio. I'm gonna call you Rog. Your name is now Rog. I think we're gonna work on our Mischief with you. So, we're gonna go scare him. And try and get our Mischief up a little bit. Hopefully. Don't walk away from me. I'm trying to scare you, buddy. Where are you going? Don't disappear off the map. You're currently the only teenager here, and I need you. I, like, seriously need you here. Okay, there we go. We scared him. We're also gonna, where's Mischief? Okay, there we go. We acquired a little bit of Mischief. We're gonna do the hand buzzer on him, and we're also going to, I think we're gonna lie about our career, and also ask him about his prized possessions. Let's see what he's got on him that we can mug. We're pretty much just gonna mug this guy. I feel sorry for him. He totally wasn't expecting this when he came to the park today. I also forgot to bring Farah here, so let's do that. Farah has arrived. That was the biggest ass bumblebee I've ever seen. Holy shit, look at the size of it. That's huge. It's like bigger than Riley's head. Oh my goodness, I would run. Just run. Oh, here we go. There's two little kids over here. Let's get Farah talking to them. We're going to give a friendly introduction to this guy and a friendly intro to this guy. Let's do it. Oh, he's walking off. I want to be friends with Max. He looks so cool. Olivia! Bae! Seriously, Bae of the Runaway Teen Challenge. We, like, adopted her in the Runaway Teen Challenge. And now I kind of want to be friends with her again. It makes me sad that she only comes and talks to us in these kind of challenges. We're going to quote a cartoon character. We're going to make a silly face. We're going to get to know. We're going to ask him about his day. Talk about favorite animal. Joke about weird animals. Why do they not like us? Enthuse about candy. Talk about school. Okay. This guy's embarrassed. Well, that's awkward. We're gonna give him some fake bad news. And, not romance, Mischief. We're gonna invite him to a fake party. We're so mean. I really just need to work on our Mischief skill, to be honest. That's why I'm doing it. Sorry, Rog. He definitely got the short end of the stick with this visit to the park. He totally didn't think it was going to go like this. But we got one Mischief skill, so I think... okay, we can attempt to swipe a loo roll. Is there anything else we can attempt to swipe? We're obviously not that high, so there's not much we can do. We're going to go for the loo roll holder. Let's freaking do it. That's gonna be the first thing we swipe. Oh man. I think that's just like a metaphor for how this challenge is gonna be, to be honest. The fact that we have to swipe a freaking toilet roll holder is a metaphor that this challenge is gonna be poo. For a while, at least. I mean, it's gonna be hard to get our skills up and things. It's gonna be poo for a while. Rylie successfully swiped an object without drawing any attention. The item can be found in her inventory. That's so funny. But we are gonna go play as a space monster with Farah. So let's go do that. Let's play with our little sister. There we go. Oh, the cuties. This is so adorable. Stop it. Oh man, this is so cute. Why is she feeling tense? Needs video games. Geek Sims need to play video games, often to soothe their cravings. Does that count as playing a game on your phone? Because you can totally do that. I mean, go for it. Do it right now. Travel, play a game. Okay, play a game. And you, missus, can actually go, check out what we've got around here. So dig this, dig for treasure over here. We're also gonna dig this one. I'm digging it. And dig this one. Are there any plants around here that we can harvest? Plants actually do better than digging these things. Unless you get something like quite rare in those things. But you don't really get that many rare things in them. So getting plants is like, okay, that's a lemon tree that clearly hasn't grown. Ooh, there are some hot dogs over here. We can, we're gonna grab a serving of these. We're also gonna have her grab a serving. Why not? Free hot dogs. I mean, we're trying to make a living here, so free hot dogs always are the way to go. Let's see how much. Oh, I think it's in her family inventory, the thing that she swiped. We're gonna breed this with this, which isn't good. I want to breed these two together. I think it'll just give us the same. We need to find more frogs, basically, because we're just breeding them and getting the same frog over and over again. However, how much do one of those sells frog for? Oh. One of those sells frog for. Yes, Molly. Perfect English. This is what happens when I get ill. This is why I hate making videos when I feel gross. Because I make no sense. And I also sound really down. I swear I'm not. It's just that my voice is hurting quite a lot. That's the only reason why. If I sound like upset, that'll be the reason. It's also the case that I get really teary-eyed when I'm ill. I don't know if anyone else gets that. But everyone, when I'm ill, they're like, why do you have such sad eyes? It's like, I don't know. They're just the eyes that I have when I get sick. Like, they kind of just fill with tears automatically, and they look really watery. It just looks like I'm gonna cry majority of the time when I'm ill. Like, my mum's always said that. Even from being a kid. She's like, I can tell when you're not feeling great because you literally just look like you're about to cry. Let's grab a serving of these. We can also attempt to swipe hot dogs, which is quite hilarious, which I think we're gonna do. Attempt to swipe those hot dogs, Rylie. After you've taken one, of course. She's gonna eat it. Got caught! Got caught stealing. It's only your little sister. She's not gonna be mad at you. Okay, she looks pretty angry. I think that's just because she's tense, though. We're the big sister here. We can tell her what to do. Oh, man, we got loads of these things. So we're gonna open them up and see what we got. Let's open all of them up. Like I said, we were kind of... She's like, oi, stop stealing. She's literally telling us off. That's so funny. Oh, man. Dude, you're not allowed to tell us off. We're the one in charge here. We should be the one telling you off. Oh, you need to do your homework, actually. Talking about telling each other off. You need to get your homework done. This is one of the responsibilities that I'm going to try and do every single day. Is try and have Farah do her homework. We're going to help her with her homework. Don't go talk to Rog. Help your little sister with her homework. That's much better than talking to him. Do not talk to us. Bjorn, move. You are not allowed here. We're not allowed to talk to you. I'm going to keep an eye on the girls to make sure they're not. Why aren't you helping your little sister? This is what you should be doing instead of just sat eating a hot dog. I also planned an early night. However, I don't think that's going to happen considering we're still at the park and our sister is currently trying to do her homework. So I really don't think an early night is going to be happening. However, I'm going to end this part here. I always seem to end it with helping on homework. But I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this part, even though I sounded terrible. If you liked it, please do give it a big thumbs up. Do leave all of your comments and suggestions down below what you would like to see these girls do. If you have any fun suggestions for a lot, like a park or a water park or a fun kids play area type thing, then leave your suggestions down below. I'd love to find little things for them to do. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will speak to you all in the next part. Bye guys!